What is going on, everybody? This is SW Motorsports. Chris and Reese is over there doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Anyway, so a couple weeks ago, I made a post on Instagram saying that I went to check out the new C8, and I think it looked amazing in person, but I also took a video, thanks to Jack Maxton. They did that one. This one right here. It looks very good. It looks really nice. Look at that. Whoa. Anyway, yeah, thanks to Jack Maxton for having the C8 there and showing it to everybody. And I went there and I recorded I think his name was Ryan, could be wrong, I forget his name. Yeah, it was orange, it looked really good. And I recorded him talking about it, and I'll put that in here in a moment. But let us know in the comments what you guys think about the C8. I personally think it was great. I got to sit in it. I did like a quick overview of what it looked like sitting in it, and kind of all around it, and I also recorded the one guy talking about it. So let us know in the comments below if you guys like it, and here we go.
Engine production Corvette Stingray. We are thrilled you guys are here with us on this tropical sunny Saturday. Perfect day to check out a new Corvette prototype. Someone just asked, so we'll lead off with this for this presentation. This car is a hand-built pre-production prototype. Everything here was built by hand. No precision machinery was used in the assembly of this car. So if you check out the VIN number right up here, right in front of the driver's windshield area, it is an EX VIN, so it is experimental. What that means, it is fully functional, everything does work, but it is just a model. It's an accurate representation of what you'll expect when we go into production in 1 month's time. So for starters, first ever mid-engine sports car that we've ever built for Corvette, pretty huge for us. We are now only in a category with two direct competitors, the Ferrari 458 and the McLaren 570S. We're faster than them, we're a third the cost as them, and we're a third the cost to repair, which is also pretty huge for us. Any current Corvette owners here? All right, a good chunk of change. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For starters, the big change for us is size as well. This is 2.2 inches wider than the C7, and it is 5.8 inches longer than the C7. So it is a much bigger overall vehicle. It is also heavier. Depending on equipment on board, it's roughly 150 pounds heavier than the C7 as well. Still faster. As equipped with the Z51 pack, you're going 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. So it is supercar performance. This guy is fully loaded. This is the 3LT Z51. It has mag ride suspension on board, hydraulic front lift on board, and engine appearance package. This costs $82,400 as it sits. This is everything that we offer from the factory. This car just doesn't have any of the cosmetic accessories. You can also get the carbon fiber body kit, high spoiler, and things like that. So you can get this over 100 grand, but digitally and mechanically, this is everything that we have here. So we're going to start in the nose and work our way back. The first thing to understand about this car and kind of how we differentiate from other mid-engines, it's a center tunnel chassis, not a tub chassis. So everything is built around a dense compressed aluminum backbone. You can see we have a pretty high divide here between the passenger and driver's seat. That's the center of our frame basically. Everything is built around that. 6 different compressed dense aluminum back braces make up the rear and the cradle for our engine bay in the back. It's pretty neat that we've basically used very little welding on board, no steel at all on board. Everything is aluminum, magnesium, and carbon fiber. And we've still managed to increase structural integrity by 10%. So it's a more rigid frame than the C7, which is pretty cool. And that gave us the benefit of having a lot of space all around the exterior of the car for cooling and electronics. So your primary engine radiators are up here in the nose, twin radiators directly under the headlights. If you crouch down at the front of the car, you'll see they're pretty huge. You also have oval brake duct cutaways in the carbon flash metallic front fascia right here. That is why we don't have built-in slotted rotors. Basically, you get plenty of cooling with these brake ducts. Same size brake duct channels for cooling in the rear of the car as well. You have a hidden latch for your front trunk, or your frunk, as we fondly call it, right here under the driver's headlight. Pop that open there. This can fit 1 rigid overhead airline suitcase in the front trunk and 2 in the rear, or 1 in the front and 2 full sets of golf clubs in the rear. So it's 12.6 cubic feet of storage space. It's a little less than older Corvettes. The C7 offered 15 cubic feet, but the big deal for this is it's best in class worldwide for mid-engine. Our competitors offer you 6 cubic feet. We're giving you 12.6. So it's a little more than double the storage space of other mid-engines on the market, which is pretty cool. Up in the front, you have your battery and all your electronics right under this ventilated flap. You have your brakes up in the front, and it's the first time we've ever offered fully brake-by-wire brakes on board. You can now digitally tune and adjust your brakes on the fly infinitely. So depending how you have it equipped, you can digitally adjust your suspension, your throttle, your exhaust note, and your braking, all digitally at the push of a button to tailor it to whatever your desired driving situation is. Trickle charging goes straight in this auxiliary port over here. You don't even have to touch the battery. And it's a dual mode latch on the hood, so you close it once right there. That is locked, the light is off, but it's just enough space for your trickle charger to get underneath for winter storage. So that's pretty thoughtfully designed there as well. In order to keep the front planted at speed, this is the most aggressively raked front hood and windshield we've ever built. The downside was visibility was a little impeded, so we had to extend the passenger side mirror 2 inches wider from the car than the driver's side mirror. It doesn't really affect you too much. Most people don't notice, but it is 2 inches wider just for driver visibility when you're sitting in the car. This is the 3LT interior, fully loaded, no plastic on board whatsoever. Super exciting. Everything from the dashboard up is full grain suede, A-pillars, B-pillars, and roof, even your sun visors. Everything down is leather. Napa leather grain wrapped seats, doors, center console, and dash. Everything else is brushed stainless steel on all the speaker crates, brushed aluminum, and full carbon fiber as well. There's one single carryover part from the C7, and that is this roof latch. That is it. You don't even have that latch on the convertible model of this, so on the convertible, everything is new. New motor, new transmission, no manual transmission anymore, unfortunately. We have an 8-speed dual clutch transaxle. The shift speed is unbelievably quick. It is basically under 1/100th of a millisecond. That's how fast it shifts. It's pretty amazing. In fact, when I got to track the car, I could barely move my hand fast enough to paddle to keep up with it. You do have ventilation on the coupe here over the engine bay. You can see here we have these 6 perforated mesh vents and a cantilevered glass edge. The glass is not sealed. Reason being, we do not let hot engine air accumulate in this chassis to affect your cabin temperature or rear trunk temperature. So if you're like me and you're a big ice cream enthusiast, it won't melt any faster than any other trunk because we're evacuating hot air out the top and by twin electric fans mounted on the sides, vacuuming it out the rear of the car as well. The downside is water can get in, water will get in. We have a 4-tier duct drain system engineered in the bay back here to immediately shift water outside of the car. You can't ever, ever, ever bring this car through a car wash. You must wash it by hand. Most Corvette drivers would never dream of bringing Corvette through a car wash, but we have to mention it anyways. Water won't damage the engine. It's just chemicals and stuff you don't want getting on the engine bay because it'll dry out your rubbers and gaskets and hoses and stuff faster that way. Mag ride is a little faster now for the 4th gen. It is still adjusting itself 1,000 times a second, but it can now send a signal from the shock absorber to the ECU at almost double the speed than our outgoing 3rd gen. So it's a little faster there too. The roof is lighter as well. It's only 16 pounds if you get carbon fiber. It's 14 pounds, so it is super lightweight to get this in and out. I'll pop it out back here so you guys can see how much space you have in the trunk. If you look down there, it's wider than you might think in the bottom. You have cutaways down there in the rear of the trunk so you can fit 2 sets of golf clubs and gear around it too. It's only full suede on the interior on the 3LT, by the way. So the suede on the inside of the roof is only the 3LT. Small price. And that takes us basically through most of it. 305 tire size in the rear, 245 in the front, 20-inch rims in the back, 19 in the front, so those are all staggered. Yeah. Any questions? Ask away. Q&A. There are no bad questions. I guarantee you somebody else in the room has the same question you have.
What was your time that you were able to hit when you took it for a ride? And
Watkins? I've had this up to is 130 some odd miles an hour, right around there.
And you said you took it on a track, right?
Yep.
What was your time?
I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time. Yeah. I was too scared. I was like, if I crash this boat, there goes my career. So
I got you.
Playing it a little safe, but I mean, the car handles fantastically. The neat thing with this, it's the first time ever the car turns around you. The pivot point of axis for the car is the driver's inside hip. So when you turn the car around the corner, you're the first thing around the corner, but the car is rotating around the driver. It is such a different driving feeling than any other Corvette. Not that one is better than the other. The C7 is a fantastic car. They're just so polarizingly different. This is a scalpel. The C7 was a hammer, if that makes sense. You know, it's fun fighting your back end around the track, losing traction, but here it just digs in more. It's pretty amazing stuff.
Alrighty guys, that was the quick view and video of the Corvette C8. I personally liked how it felt since I actually got a chance to sit in it, and I think it looked really cool up close, and hopefully we get one to review. What are your thoughts?
It's okay. It's a Corvette.
That it? Really? Really? Really?
It's a Corvette.
That's it?
By default.
Really? That's it? Oh my god. Anyway, let us know in the comments below if you guys liked it. If you didn't like it, let us know why as well. And let us know what else you guys like to see. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe. And the bell. Ding ding ding. Don't forget. Bye-bye.